What's up, guys? We're playing that game we're beta testing again. Cyberpunk 2077 just released patch 1.2. It's got a list of changes longer than a CVS receipt, and we're gonna check it out. Actually, I made a list here. We're gonna check out shooting NPC's car, see what happens. We're gonna try the La La Land flashbang, see if we can get them to hop out of their cars and do some synchronized dance moves. We're gonna test police spawning. We're gonna see if we can try racing, see if they fix the teleporting cars. We're gonna try exiting a vehicle at 200 miles per hour. We're gonna try driving without tires, seeing if we can still do that and defy physics. We're gonna see if there's driving AI for NPCs. Well, actually, this is a feature. This isn't something we're gonna test. You can now buy cat food. You can buy cat food and you can feed it to a cat. Honestly, I've never seen a patch list this long that added so little. Look at this. Some comedic genius turned the patch list into the Star Wars crawl. I'm a little sassy sometimes. I don't want to... listen, this has one of the best looking, best designed open world maps I've ever seen. The open world map is incredible. It's beautiful. The layout is fantastic. It's just, I paid $60 for this thing, okay? I'm gonna be a little sassy, but I really do want him to succeed. Anyway, Jesus, this is a long patch list. Good God. But the thing is, most of the things listed here, most developers would just, they would just group this up under a couple of categories. But here they list everything. Which, I mean, you know, that's good. I like the transparency, but at the same time, it really feels like they're just kind of padding some of this out. Here are, before we test our list here are some of the major changes. So, they've added ray tracing for non-NVIDIA graphics cards, which is pretty damn cool. 7 additional penis sizes. Jackie no longer shouts, "Nice shot!" when you're stealth killing. That's a good one. That's a good one. It looks like it performs better and looks better on PlayStation 4 and Xbox. Even the base consoles, apparently. I haven't tested that myself. Some people are saying that they're getting worse performance on PC. Personally, I think I'm getting slightly worse performance on PC. If anything, I'm not getting any better performance, that's for sure. That guy just spawned in front of us. That's not a big deal, though. Unfortunately, the minimap zoom is not fixed. It's still really zoomed in when you're driving. You can now craft multiple items at once, but that's not working for everybody, and it's not working for all items for everyone on every platform. Lots of the perks are still broken, and by the way, one of the founders of CD Projekt Red said that everything that that was fixed in this patch was not found during the testing process of QA. So, with all that being said, welcome back to Cyberpunk 2077. Unfortunately, if you're looking to buy the game, it's still it's still in private. It's not in early access yet. It's in the invite-only private support stage. But yeah, let's see if see how much of this is fixed. So what are these? Damn it! There's some cops over there because I don't want to shoot a car with cops. Yeah. Okay. Let's head over here where the cops aren't. So we can simultaneously see what happens when we shoot an NPC's car and how close the cops spawn. By the way, I'm getting a lot of pop-in. This is on a 2080 Ti i7-7900X, I believe. 32 gigabytes of RAM. We're playing on a really hot PC, and I still cannot run this game in 1440p with medium to high settings and DLSS on balanced. I still can't do that at 60 FPS. And the game looks good, but it don't look that good. Okay, so let's take our gun out and let's switch our guns real quick. I'm thinking you guys probably aren't gonna want to buy the game just yet. By the way, the multiplayer version of this game, it was going to be standalone. You'd have to purchase it separately. The standalone's been canceled, and it looks like it's now going to be integrated, meaning it's going to be kind of like, that's a slick looking car. I don't remember that paint job. I don't know if that's new. Anyway, it looks like the multiplayer version of Cyberpunk 2077 will now be included in the price of the normal version, so you don't need to buy anything else, it seems like. Okay, let's see if she gets out of the car. Here she goes. And she's running. That's good! That's very good! They used to just get out of the car and, you know, crouch right next to the car. Okay, well, that's a credit. That's a credit. Let's see if we can pop some of these wheels. Okay, the wheel doesn't pop, it straightens. She runs, that's good. Okay, I actually saw some people sharing videos of shooting cars, and the NPCs would just do the same thing they did before. So I'm kind of surprised to see that that's fixed. Now, let's try something that you guys probably saw on Crowbat? Anyway, the awesome Lego City Undercover comparison, where the cars just wouldn't drive around an obstacle. I've seen some GIFs saying that hasn't been fixed, so we're gonna try that out for ourselves and see if it has been fixed. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, we got a police warrant. Where'd they go? Where'd they go? Okay, looks like those cops are already there. Damn. So the cops, they can't drive. They still can't drive. Oh, man, you see that? There's some debris here. Delamain's still calling me. Where are we? So this was supposed to have been fixed. Delamain is now only supposed to call you in a certain area, not every single time you drive by one of his cabs. Is this the right area? What is this area? Oh, Haywood. I don't think this is the right area. Maybe it is. I didn't think it was.
I lost contact with the Delamain network vehicle nearby.
This is a really good looking game. How much has really changed in this update? So the thing is, this should have been, this update doesn't really... How do I describe this update? God, the cars really don't handle all that well. Jesus, this thing is just terrible. I hate it. Apparently the motorcycles have been improved, so maybe I'll try that. God, it's so dark. Is HDR on? How do I describe this update? HDR is off. Gamma correction. How bright should this be? So it's still barely visible, for me anyway, on my monitor. Maybe that's what they consider barely visible. Yeah, one, let's just go back to 1. There we go. Damn, this game looks good. Okay, what does this update really change? It's a minor bug fix update, really. To be fair, it's a shit ton of bug fixes. But they're mainly small, and they don't really add any features. The thing is, this doesn't change the game. This is what I would consider the equivalent of a day 1 patch 4 months later. I mean, these are necessary fixes. This is good stuff. It's just that it's kind of pathetic. And listen, I'm not... Before anybody starts being an apologist, I'm not dogging the game, alright? I want them to fix it. I'm not complaining that they're trying to fix it. I'm complaining that these are just minor bug fixes 4 months later, and the police still can't drive. I'm pretty sure there isn't driving AI.
I'm through here. I'm not gonna fucking...
We're gonna test that right now, by the way. I'm gonna go to a big double wide intersection. But if you're looking to buy the game and you're on the fence and you don't currently own it, don't buy it yet. This isn't the bug fix I mean, this isn't the patch you're looking for. This doesn't really add anything. This just, it just fixes a bunch of minor stuff, which is good, but again, That's not what I was looking for. I was looking for improvements to the AI. I was looking for improvements to the open world. Maybe a barber shop or something. But this is just really basic stuff. I'm pretty sure driving AI is still not in the game. Here, let's try this. Okay. So they can easily get around me in the left-hand lane. Let's see what happens. God damn, it looks so good. This is one of the best designed cities in a game. The size, the scale is just perfect. They didn't fix it. They didn't fix that. Okay, well, this is a great chance for us to test something else. So we got our special test list, and next up is La La Land Flashbang. Let's see if the La La Land Flashbang is still a thing. What the hell are they doing all the way back there? Pull up! Pull up! Actually, you know what? I think they're trying to turn, but no, they're not trying to look at all these cars. Holy shit. Wait, they're still... They despawned. I thought they drove around. Alright, well, whatever. What are you doing, lady? They increased the crowd density. I think I can see that. On PC, I don't know about console, but on PC it looks like they increased the crowd density. Okay, lots of people doing parkour. Lots of people doing parkour. That guy's pretty spry. Do we have any flashbangs? There's some police right next to us, so we're gonna get our asses handed to us, that's for damn sure. Alright, here we go. People said this wasn't fixed. It was fixed! They ran away! I don't know why people said that wasn't fixed. So, pedestrians now actually react appropriately when you shoot at them. They don't just crouch into a fetal position and take it. No, not anymore. God, this still handles like trash. Except, it's supposed to, because they haven't fixed this one yet. They did apparently fix the motorcycles. I own a motorcycle. As soon as we can outrun the cops, we'll try it out. By the way, the police, they changed a couple things here. One thing that they added is that they now spawn infinitely. They're infinite, they're not even in waves, they're just a steady trickle. And they don't stop coming. They're all stars. They got their game on. Okay, we're far enough away. Actually, this is a pretty good place to test the police spawning. What do you think? Should we murder this guy? Alright. Let's take a good look around. So what they did was, the police still don't drive. What happens is, they literally just spawn further away. The police system is the same. They just spawn further away, and in greater numbers. Okay. So look at this. There's no cars. Don't see anything. Excuse my aim, I'm playing with a controller.
You can't!
Huh? They spawn behind us. Ah! It's a drone! That's, you know, honestly, I'm not too perturbed by, drones spawning. But look, they're spawning a decent distance away. Honestly, that's not so bad. Except for this! What the hell's that? God, I gotta switch to mouse and keyboard. I cannot... Oh shit, this is just a gang under the underpass. I cannot shoot in this game with a controller. I just can't do it. I actually don't think the gunplay's half bad. I kind of like it. I just do not like it with a controller. For some reason, Call of Duty, I'm okay with a controller. I'm better with a mouse and keyboard, but I don't mind it. But this game, If you mostly care about the story and the combat, these bug fixes are extremely important. I'm not arguing that. These bug fixes are vital. It's just... And listen, alright, I paid my dues. I paid 60 bucks. Actually, I paid 120 because I bought a copy for my girlfriend. I paid 120 bucks. I get to be a little sassy in saying that this is pathetic for 4 months later. This should have been a day zero patch, to be perfectly honest. Now, this is just personal preference, but I finished the story. Oh shit, they added a setting for steering cars. Let's check that out. This is a personal preference, but I finished the story. Honestly, I really didn't like it. I love the world building. I think the world building is really cool. I think that's really fun. I like a lot of the characters. I loved Jackie. But the story, I don't know. We've gotten so many excellent Cyberpunk stories that this is just doesn't hit the high notes that I'd like it to. I don't see where this is. Where's that? You know what? I got the patch notes pulled up here. Let's see what they call it. Alright. Oh, that's right at the top. New steering sensitivity slider. Add the control settings. Allows reducing steering speed for all vehicles. Ooh, that's good. Okay. I guess this isn't too useful for controller, but it feels pretty binary, so we should be able to feel a difference. Also, they've expanded the options for hotkeys, which is pretty good. There it is! It's right at the top, just like the patch notes. Alright, let's try 65. See, just go for a really extreme Oh man, that is a huge difference, and you know what? It's actually a lot better. Holy shit, I wasn't expecting it to be that big of a difference. The handling feels so much better now. Honestly, it just feels like the car has way more weight, which is good. That's a very good thing. And this was a pretty good handling car. We should look for one of the really fancy sports cars, the ones that just handle like a bathtub on ice. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really care for the story. So personally, I got the story where you end up on the moon base or something. It's some base in space, and it's supposed to be psychological, and you know, the V's getting tested or whatever, and then like you die, and then there's this music in the credits. I honestly, I fucking hated that ending so much. It was like, okay, I'm ready to lose all credibility right now. I liked Batman v Superman, alright? Screw it, I loved it. I had a lot of fun with it. But, you know how most people view Zack Snyder? Like, I don't know. Oh, he's got these lofty ideals, he thinks he's so smart, and he's so serious, but he just sucks. He's a gritty, serious director with the mentality of a Fisher-Price speak and spell. Well, that was the ending that I got in Cyberpunk. I was very dissatisfied. Anyway, we got some more stuff to test. That's neither here nor there. Okay. Can you drive without tires? We're gonna have to find a bigger vehicle because these tires don't even... they're indestructible, which is fine. You know, it's the future. Exiting a vehicle at 200 miles per hour. I don't know if this can reach 200 miles per hour, but it used to be when you would go at an extremely high speed or any speed, and you got out of the car would stop on a dime. Not only that, but you wouldn't take any damage jumping out of the car. Let's see what happens. Do we have a straightaway? I think we got one nearby. Let's just drive. We'll find one eventually. That's the bad ending, yeah. Yeah, in more ways than one. Does it seem like there's more life in the city? It does to me. I'm playing on PC and it certainly feels like crowd density was bumped up, which is cool. Unfortunately, the thing is, for me, as beautiful as this game looks, the NPCs just feel like mannequins. Just a bunch of lifeless animated corpses. Shit. Unlike something like, I know Cyberpunk loyalists hate Red Dead Redemption 2 for the most part, but Red Dead 2, I mean, they've got great NPCs. And here, like an NPC, for instance, that's walking their drunk friend home, they'll be stuck in the same small, short loop. Okay, you know what? I should bump up the driving sensitivity a little bit because I literally can't steer fast enough to avoid smashing into these cars like it's a bumper rally. Okay, yeah, let's bring this up. This is a great change, though. 85, maybe. It's the sweet spot. Okay. Let's go to like 110. Hop out of the car, see what happens. It stops on a dime and you don't take any damage. Okay, well, you know what? This is an even better straightaway. Let's give this a shot. Let's see if there's a nice car around here. And also, let's see if we can pop these tires. No, we can't. Wait, no, we can. Great. So, can't pop that one. Just the front tires? Just the front tires, okay. Well, anyway, yeah, that still handles the same. Watch this. Damn it! Okay, so not all NPCs are fixed. Maybe this guy's got brain damage, I don't know. But he's just taking it. What, do you like this? Does this turn you on, you sicko? What's your internet search history like? Chickens with strap-ons? Come on! Nothing. Alright, well, whatever. Is he even taking damage? So not all the NPCs are fixed, but he's the first one I've encountered so far, and yeah, it drives the exact same with or without tires. Look at that. It's literally just the hubcap, and the hubcap's paper thin.
Just my luck.
Makes no difference. That's a little disappointing. Also, I'm pretty sure this is still a thing. Check this out. So, you remember how... Oh, right here. You remember how cars wouldn't drive around any obstacle whatsoever? That's still a thing. Also... Alright, blue, red, silver, yellow. Yeah, blue car's gone. And red's in front. They're a little more stable now, but... Yeah, well anyway, the blue car disappeared. I'm pretty sure there's another car over there too. So... Persistence isn't fixed either. Let's find a fast car. I'm gonna try the... jumping out of a car at 200 miles per hour trick. Alright, this is good enough. The funny thing is, it's true. San Andreas, Lego City Undercover, those MVPs, they actually do have better AI. The thing is, Cyberpunk just literally doesn't have driving AI. It's not the developers' fault, though. It's the upper management. The developers have themselves said that the current driving and police systems, they were placeholders. Hold on, my game froze. Alright, cool, good. Those are placeholders. Those were never meant to be shipped as the final version. So the current police system was never meant to be final. The current driving, or lack of driving AI system was never meant to be shipped like this. Fuck! They messed up my speed! This is great though, because I don't know if you guys are noticing this, car density's been upped as well. Okay, let's try this one more time. Car density's upped, pedestrian density's upped on PC. I don't know about console. But console performance is supposed to be better, and console visuals look better on PlayStation 4 base, at least. Probably Xbox as well. But on PC, although they've added ray tracing support for non-NVIDIA cards, my performance is, I believe, a little worse. And it's definitely not improved. I still can't, fuck you! I still can't run this game at 60 FPS, 1440p medium settings with DLSS and balanced. Alright. Oh, god damn it. Is this why they upped the vehicle density? Because it's making it way more difficult for me to test this. You know, we should just go to the desert. Alright, here we go. We got enough of a stretch here. So, it used to be when you would hop out of a vehicle going at a high speed. Here we go, here we go. Yep, vehicle stops on a dime and you take 0 damage. I don't know why they haven't fixed that yet. By the way, the founder of CD Projekt Red said that none of these issues that they fixed in this patch that's longer than a CVS receipt. Look at this. Look at the length of this patch. You know how most patches have like additional fixes? There's no additional fix section. Look at this. Look at the size of this. Anyway, the founder of CD Projekt Red said that during testing, QA didn't encounter any of these issues. This is the longest, biggest, hugest, most enormousest patch of small changes I've ever seen. Yo, Gamer Soul! I appreciate that, man. Thank you. That's too kind. I like that emoji. When do they add emojis to Super Chats? Alright, let's fast travel over to the desert. It's time to test the police system. Actually, there's a fast travel point closer over here. Shoot the water. That's a good idea. Luckily, we're not in the desert yet. Ah, shit. Oh, check this out. They run! Oh, that's beautiful. Not all the NPCs do this. Some of them still curl up in a fetal position. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, they're not even reacting at all. They're not even cowering or anything. What about these people? Okay, she's reacting. She's not getting out of the car, which is fine. Let's see what happens if we try shooting her non-lethally in the arm. Okay, no, shit, that was lethal. My bad. Where are the police? Alright, what about this guy? Okay, here they come. And he runs. It's so weird that some, NPCs just weren't fixed. I don't know if that's an engine issue, if that was intentional or what. Alright, we're gonna go over to the water real quick before we head to the desert and test the police. That's such a good idea. If you guys can think of anything else that we should test, let me know. I totally forgot about the water. I don't think the water's fixed. What the fuck? Shit! Oh shit! That was a gang. My bad. I didn't realize what I walked into. Damn it! Oh, that sucks. Water's the same. Oh, that's a shit. Wait, did they add something? No, that was the dirt under the water. Holy shit! Is that metal? Oh. Well, actually, no. It still kicks up the same dust. So water's the same. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No tessellation. You know, the Division 2 has tessellation. Far Cry has tessellation. What else has tessellation? Red Dead, obviously. Alright, let's go test the police. I know, they run! Also, there's way more pedestrians. I'm playing on a 2080 Ti. Overclocked, water-cooled, i7 7900X. i7 7900X, that's my CPU, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I got this installed on an NVMe SSD. So I've got just about the best system out there. Whenever they release the 3080 and the 3090, I mean, I will no longer have the best system out there, but right now I do. Sorry, I was just getting distracted by this guy's awesome pants. Look at that. Oh my god. Holy shit. Double trouble, toil and trouble. Bubble, I mean, whatever. Suddenly I'm getting a hankering for double mint gum. Hey, it's Johnny Silvermeth! No, it's not. He's got different color hair. Alright. Let's test the police. By the way, what's up, guys? I need you to do me a huge favor. If you can think of any bugs, anything that you want fixed, let's see if it's fixed. Let me know. Let me know what you want me to check, and we'll check it. We'll see. See what's different. The biggest things that they've fixed, like I said, they added ray tracing for non-NVIDIA cards. Jackie no longer shouts. Judy no longer shouts when you're stealth killing. I can't believe that they did that. That was such a weird oversight. 7 additional penis sizes. Minimap zoom has not been fixed when you're driving, which is a shame. You can craft multiple items at once, but it doesn't work for everyone. It doesn't work for all items. Even though the items that it doesn't work for, it's not like they're not supposed to. It's not supposed to work. It is. It's just a glitch. It's a bug in the bug fix. You should test Phasmophobia. What is that? That sounds like a game. I remember I had a Phantasmagoria game when I was a kid. Alright. Johnny Silver, double arm meth, and runner shorts. Okay, so whenever I would see a broken down car in Cyberpunk, you remember in the Nomad introduction to the game? I don't know why it took me so long to think of that. In the Nomad introduction, you're fixing a car, right? Your car, your ride. Whenever I see a broken down car, my first thought is, can I fix that? And look, this guy's car obviously is having issues. He's got a cool little Tokyo Drifter in Desertland, and let's see if we can help him out. Can't talk to him. It's an interesting look that he's got. Okay, he's doing jazz hands. He's trying to communicate. He can't use words. I guess this is a new race of deaf-mute street racers that they added in the patch. Alright, so we can't help him. Check this out. There's no police around here, right? Where are they gonna spawn? Where are they gonna spawn? Oh! At first, they're clever. They spawn a police drone, and then in the opposite direction of the police drone, they spawn humans, because that makes it feel more natural. Yep, there they are! There they fucking are! Now let's see where we are. We are in the middle of nowhere. Where the hell did they come from? There's no police stations anywhere in here. So here's the... Let me surmise the changes. I can't aim with a controller in this game. I can't do it. Where's my mouse? Anyway, here's the changes to police. They still teleport. They still spawn out of thin air, but they now spawn... I think, let's say it was 10 meters before, now they spawn 20 meters out. So it's they literally just made the issue slightly better. There's still no real police AI. They don't drive cars. The developers themselves said that this was never meant to be the final police system. This was a placeholder police system, but they ran out of time because the executives, Mr. Moneybags at CD Projekt Red, said that they had to launch the game pronto. So that's a shame. Oh, they run!
Run!
He even encourages other NPCs to run in case they should forget. That's good stuff. That's the rest of the, what the hell? I guess it is broken down, so I guess that makes sense. Weird. Alright, let's call our motorcycle. Motorcycle handling's supposed to be better. Let's try our Kusanagi. I have more experience driving that. They did fix running and then sliding. You remember you used to be able to run and then slide off of the side of a skyscraper and you wouldn't take any fall damage? They fixed that. Why do they fix the fun things? Oh shit, so drifting used to be completely broken on motorcycles. Let's see if they fixed drifting. Oh shit, it's the best radio station. Did they add, no, they still don't tell you what the song is. Oh shit. They fixed the, your head used to be, like, your eyes used to be where your chest is, and now, they fixed it. You're basically, you're looking where your eyes are. That's great. Oh, wait, no they didn't. No they didn't. They didn't fix it. I mean, technically, this is how you would do it in real life, but I don't know. It's just, it's kind of annoying. Okay, let's try drifting. Handling feels pretty snappy. That just looks terrible, man. I can't see shit. Okay. Fuck. My bad. I forgot it's A and not B. What the hell? Yeah, I'm not complaining. I'll take destruction anywhere I can get it, but It's like I hit a styrofoam block. Alright, excuse me not knowing the controls. When you play, like... You guys know the problem of playing, like, 3 games simultaneously, or 4, 5 games simultaneously, and you get the... Your stupid ape brain gets the controls mixed up. Especially if it's across multiple platforms. Alright, here we go. Next bend there is... We'll, try drifting. What it used to do is... It would, I think they fixed it. Sweet. What used to happen is, you would drift in the direction that you're trying to drift, but it would snap back every single time. Not in certain drifts in certain situations. No, every single time it would, oh, it still does it. Shit. Shit, that sucks. Luckily, we can drift in the dirt. It's the same. You see that? Look at this. Usually you drift around corners, right? That's why you usually drift. Well, here, it literally straightens you out. Mid-drift every single time, no matter what you do. You see that? But it doesn't even straighten you completely. Alright, this is a nice wide slip of asphalt. You see that? God, that's so annoying. I don't even think that you can, like, do a 180. No, you can do that. I think they might have fixed that, actually. Maybe not being able to drift on bikes is intentional. But, God, I hate that straighten so much. You used to even see that course correction when you would do a hard... There it is! Again! But even if you came to a stop, you'd still see it. Let me try that one more time. I'm sure this is very interesting. Me failing to drift a million times. You see that? It still whips you! Damn it! Ray tracing on? Alright, here's the thing. So I'm playing on PC. Like I said, it's a 2080 Ti, i9, 7900X, everything overclocked, everything water cooled, 32 gigabytes of RAM. I still can't run this at 1440p with mostly high to medium settings. At 1440p with DLSS on balance. I still can't do that. It will not hold 60 FPS. So, currently, on this, what I would consider, you know what? Actually, I guess this is a pretty low-end rig. On my low-end 2080 Ti 7900X rig, I can run this at 1080p with medium ray trace lighting and a bunch of medium settings at 60 FPS. Let's try 1080p ray traced on... Shit, let's turn it to ultra lighting. Alright. Let's see our frame rate now. So, we're in the desert. It's pretty smooth, but once we get to the city, you guys are going to see that change real quick. Honestly, the vehicle controls don't bother me as much as the lifeless city does. Well, yeah, the lifeless city is the worst part, because this is... They didn't fix it. Holy shit. So, whenever you get a call in Cyberpunk 2077, you can press down on the D-pad to answer the call, right? I paused the game for a reason. I'm not trying to waste your time. Anyway, pressing down on the D-pad to answer a call is just, it's entirely useless. It's, they answer the call no matter what.
V, one of my missing vehicles could be near your current position.
Got it.
They answer the call no matter what. I can't believe they didn't fix that. Why give us the button prompt to answer it if it's gonna answer it in 2 seconds no matter what? Where all the vehicles go? Where all the vehicles? Oh, you know what? I think we're driving too fast. Anyway, we're now at 54, so I can't even run medium to high settings at 1080p with ray tracing on a 2080 Ti. Honestly, my performance feels slightly worse since this patch on PC, but apparently on consoles performance is better, which is great for them. Honestly, they deserve it. They've been through hell with this game. All right, we're down to 48 frames per second, 46, 45. Can we go lower? This game can go lower than Dennis in jean shorts. If anybody gets that reference, you're a fucking god. All right, 47. We're going back up, boys. Can we dip below 40? Ah, 41, 41. Okay, okay. Enough screwing around. I'm gonna show you guys a drift. Check this out. Another problem is they've increased the NPC density, but it just makes it easier to see that there's like one walking animation and they all use it. Okay, so check this out. I'm gonna try to drift into a corner up here. Let's do it over here. Shit! Thank God I turned nudity sensor on. That was that a heart attack. Alright, alright, alright. Okay, let's try the drift again. So, I'm gonna drift around into this corner, right? That was an easy one, because it's, diagonal. Okay, here we go. Look at that! Did you see that? It automatically corrects you. It course corrects you into the direction that you were going. And it does this at a set degree, by the way. You see that? Why the fuck does it do that? I'm sorry for all the honking. Why does it do that? That's so stupid. Okay. Here's one of the best parts of this update. Oh shit, wait. She's supposed to run. You know what? She's doing what America says to do if you encounter a bully. You don't do anything. You take it in stride. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. I feel so humiliated that I shot near her feet. Oh, there she goes. It was a trick. Damn, she's good. All right. You get to live. Anyway, check this out. They fixed NPCs. Now they run. They run. I can't even believe that they used to all do that. They used to all fetal position no matter what.
Crazy fool!
Alright, that's a legit fix. Spawning and despawning of vehicles and people is so annoying. Yep, they have not fixed that. Check this out. Alright. Oh shit, this is perfect right here, right here. This is a nice... Oh fuck, this car is amazing. It's so good I can't even steal it. This is gonna be the perfect example for driving AI. There literally is no driving AI in the game. You guys have probably seen this in Crowbat? Crowbat? I think it's Crowbat. Anyway, he made a great video about Cyberpunk's early access game model, and cars will not drive around any obstacle. You know what? I'm completely blocking both lanes. Let's make it easy. Let's make it real easy. They haven't fixed it is my point. Alright? Look. That seems pretty avoidable. Shit, I'm not even really in his lane. Where I live, the United States, cars don't even pay attention to this. They're over the dotted line all the time. Anyway, let's see if he can drive around it. Spoilers, he can't. He will not. They'll sit there all day. Alright, see if you guys can... Fuck. Gave me a heart attack. Shit, these guys aren't even drive... Look at this. Holy shit. They despawned! They all despawned! I'm sorry if you were wearing headphones. Oh! Yeah. Cars, pedestrians, their object permanence is not fixed. It's not even close to fixed. Look at that. What are they waiting for? Are they waiting because that car right there? Are you kidding me? Alright, let's see if they despawn. Alright, there's a yellow Mustang looking thing over there and an Accelerator's Hot Wheel car. Let's walk over here. Alright, turn around. And, oh, they're still the same. Okay. Okay, that's good. What about now? Still the same. I'm impressed. Well, you guys get the point. They despawned earlier. But look at all those pedestrians. They did a good job fixing density. I'm watching them. They're still good. They're still good. Well, whatever. They despawned. There we go. I'm going to toss a flashbang. We got a list. We're running through it. We already tested this earlier. We're going to try it again. We're going to try the La La Land flashbang. You guys saw the movie La La Land, right? Holy shit. Did they despawn while we were in, like, looking in their general direction? God damn, man. There were so many more cars there a minute ago. Alright, we'll try it with these guys over here. So it used to be, you would toss the flashbang and they would all hop out, crouch in a fetal position, synchronized at the same time. They don't all get out at the same time. That's good. They fucking teleport and disappear, apparently. That's not good. And the car's changed again. Look at that. Alright, well, I think we've proved this point enough. Let's find a cool looking car and get the hell out of here. I appreciate that. D Schmoney 420. By the way, marijuana was just recreationally, I believe, legalized in New York City. About goddamn time. When can they legalize it in where I live? Bumfuck nowhere. Damn YouTube for making me feel bad whenever I curse. Straight up showing porn on this site, and I feel bad for cursing. So pretty much with this patch, we just got a lot of very necessary bug fixes, but what I was looking for were features like driving AI. There literally isn't an AI. All these, for the driving models, I mean, all these cars are just on rails, which is why they will not deviate from the rail whatsoever. There used to be all kinds of points in the city. In fact, let's go there right now, where they would just like clip into the walls and blow up because they wouldn't even avoid colliding into a wall. That's how on rails it is. It's literally on rails. Also, these trauma team things are they're just props. In the beginning of the game, I don't know what it is, C-TAC, M-TAC, something like that. Anyway, there's this, I think it's really bad over here. Let's check that out. There's this really badass scene at the very beginning. You're driving with Jackie, and Jackie points out this VTOL, like APC that drops these super troopers out of the sky onto this little gang violence and just obliterates them all. And I was like, oh shit, I better watch out for those guys. That was a scripted sequence that never happened again. And it doesn't happen because nothing happens in this city. I was really hoping that they were going to... Classic. Cheeky. I was really hoping that they were gonna add features like that, but nothing was added, things were fixed. However, I will say they did fix this area. So this area, right here is where it is. Yeah. Cars used to scrape that retainer wall right there. Oh, they still do! Fuck! He literally, like, swerved into the wall. Shit! Alright, yo, check it out, check it out. Watch this, watch this. He swerves into it. Fuck, they haven't fixed it. Holy shit. Anyway, this is what I'm talking about, man. Guys, the cars are on rails, there's no AI. They're not gonna be able to fix that quickly. Holy shit. The founder of CD Projekt Red, literally, these are his words. He went on record saying that these bugs that were fixed in 1.2 and 1.1 were not encountered by the QA team when they were testing the game. He doesn't know where they came from. He doesn't understand it. The game performed fine on consoles, perfectly acceptable. By the way, AT&T says that 10 Mbps download and 2 upload is more than sufficient for Americans. Oh shit, 10 out of 10, that's some good air. Fuck, Psycho Mantis. Jesus Christ. You know what? That's a motherfucking feature right there. Cyberpunk 2077 X Metal Gear. She's fetal positioning! That's not Cyber Mantis. Mantis wouldn't do that shit. We freed her from her earthly or demonic restraints. We exorcised her. Alright, here's a clever little trick. So, what they do now is they spawn a police drone in front of you, or in one direction, alright? Let's say, north. And then, they'll spawn the human police south. So when you're facing the drone, they'll spawn in behind you, so you don't see them spawning. I really can't aim for shit under control. Ah, they spawned it in front of us? What the fuck? I just laid out this clever little thing and they're not even doing it. They got a sweet ass death animation though. Look at that. Look at that. That's pretty good. You know, I think the shareholders are now going to be 100% satisfied when they see that theater kid death animation right there. Shit, they couldn't do a better job on Glee. Damn! Yo, douchebag Steve. Username does not check out. That is... God damn, that's generous, man. I appreciate that. Shit. Thank you. Really, man. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Always appreciated, never solicited. I don't have one of those tip jars. I'm not pretty enough for that. They need at least 5 to 6 months to fix this game. Here's some good news regarding this. So originally, Cyberpunk 2077 was going to have, what we were going to test. Originally, Cyberpunk 2077 was going to have a standalone multiplayer that you would have to buy separately. They've canceled that. Now, they're going to add multiplayer to Cyberpunk 2077, the game you already own, so you don't have to pay any extra for multiplayer. So that's good. But CD Projekt Red, there's rumors that they've severely downscaled what the multiplayer of Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be. So it looks like it's going to be a lot smaller, but it's going to be free. So that's something. Okay, this car handles terribly. But vehicle handling as a whole is a lot better because if you guys already saw me show you this, I apologize. But those of you guys that are just joining up, look at this. Steering sensitivity. This is actually a godsend. By forcing the cars to turn slower. I think it's also maybe on a ramp too. I think it's not as binary as it used to be, but by having the cars turn a little slower and having the turning not be so jerkily instantaneous, the cars feel like they have way more weight to them. So it actually feels like you're driving a car now. Unfortunately, that car still feels like it turns from the back wheels. So I'm gonna get something else.
I don't even know you.
Call multiple vehicles without moving. They haven't fixed that. They haven't fixed it. I'll do it. But I'm just warning you right now. You're gonna maybe make my game crash. So if you call multiple vehicles, what they do is they go nuts. Especially depending on how busy your street is. Sometimes they'll like spawn into each other, crash into each other. Sometimes they'll just teleport or into one another and they'll just explode. Let's try it over here at this intersection. Ah, shit, there's police here. Did they see that? Alright, they didn't see that. Good. Okay. I don't know that many cars, but let's see if we can trigger it anyway. Ah, shit. I hope I'm doing this fast enough. I'm using a controller, so if I'm acting all stupid, blame it on that. Alright. Called all of our cars. Ah! Shit! Wow, they really didn't fix this. I didn't test it myself. I just saw that other people said it wasn't. Oh, fuck! God damn. Give me a fucking heart attack. Oh, this is not safe for work in the Cars universe. This is like a quadruple murder orgy. Oh, this is sick. This is some sick stuff. Oh, that's just wrong. It's like a quintuple murder crime scene orgy. Alright. Can we still drive it? Oh, fuck! Well, that was fun. I know. Look, I want this game to be good. But the truth is, I paid $120 for this, and I'm fucking pissed. Actually, I'm not pissed anymore. It's been too long. I bought a copy for my girlfriend and myself. I was really excited for this game. The thing is, It's not what they said it was going to be. I watched all the Night City Wires. I watched Keanu Reeves at E3 talk about this shit, and it's not what we were promised. It's not even close. It's got more bugs than Assassin's Creed Unity. The truth is, this game, it plays like Wolfenstein. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but Wolfenstein is a linear experience. It's not open world whatsoever. What the hell are they looking at over there? Yes, wall. What the hell is this, a tourist attraction? Anyway. They bumped up the pedestrian density, but they're not, the pedestrians aren't smart enough for this many people. They're just not. Oh, they're trying to go that way. Oh, that's what they're trying to do. Anyway, these guys will just literally walk back and forth. They're all on a loop. There's no like living world system like there is in shit, even The Division, which is like a looter shooter, but it's not close to Red Dead Redemption. I can't believe it. They're trying to walk through the wall, but they can't. At least they're not walking through it. Here, you can really see it here. It's like a bunch of lemmings. Huh. Well, if you guys have anything that you can think of that we should test, yo, let me know.
Now get lost, bro.
Why are they coming up on the curb like this? Is he stuck? Just goes right through it, huh? You know what? I think there used to be a police car here, but I think it despawned. I don't usually see police standing in a corner without a car. The fuck? Alright, we're wasting enough time. By the way, these cars will never move because my car's in the way. It's not what I expected. I was promised a patch. No, it's a patch. It's just, it doesn't add any features. Oh, before I derailed myself, what I was saying is, I wouldn't recommend if you don't have the game yet. I wouldn't recommend buying it until like the next patch. Circle back around when they release the next patch. See what they've changed. See what they've fixed. See what they've added. I don't think this game's gonna start. I don't think this game's gonna start looking like the Night City Wire episodes until about early 2022. Actually, CD Projekt Red themselves told us not to expect anything to be really added until late 2021. Right now, they're just working on minor bug fixes, day zero type of patches, if I'm being completely honest. Don't worry, it's a flashbang.
No! This cannot
Every
be
once in a
happening.
while, you'll get one
Please.
NPC that does what they used to do, which is just crouching in a fetal position no matter what. Spank that ass! He doesn't care. He likes that.
This
Tricks
cannot
on me,
be
he's into
happening.
that shit.
No.
Hey, look. You got a quad quesalupa meal at Taco Bell. Oh!
This cannot.
Okay, that's enough of that. Yeah, look! Oh, more of them, more of them. More of them. And where are the police?
I don't want
Where are the police? Where are the cops? Where are the cops? The fuck? Get out of here. Okay, now they're coming. Tap the ass, fine. Shoot it, not fine. She's not even... Shit, she's not even taking any damage. Did they spawn in the... What is this? Oh, that's a gang. My bad, my bad, my bad. I was unfair. That was not a spawn issue. Okay, I'm gonna try spawning all the vehicles again. Wait, how do you do it? Oh, B. Damn it, it's lagging. Why isn't it working? What the hell? Oh, you gotta hold it down on mouse and keyboard. That's dumb. Alright. I'm gonna check the chat room in a second. I just gotta get the hell out of here. Fuck. Where's the loyalty? Street meter by my own bike. If they work on fixing the random NPCs... Oh, if they won't work on fixing the random NPCs, they aren't working on the actual game. Yeah, I'm using a 2080 Ti. Does the dash super fast glitch? That's a good question. I haven't tested that. You can no longer slide off of roofs. You know what? Let me see if I can do that right now. I don't remember exactly how to do it, but I think... You used to be able to run against it. That's got something clipping us. You used to be able to run against a surface like this, right? There was something you could do with this, and it would... You'd really pick up speed. I don't have the dash ability to do the, like the speed running glitch. So I can't, I can't test that, unfortunately. But... They get out of cars now, which is... Oh shit, they're not even noticing. Oh no, there they go. So this is what they used to do. And some of them still do it. I'm sorry to beat the dead horse, but I'm really surprised about this in particular, because this was memed to death. And, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize that they're in the middle of an act right there. I was interrupting them, how rude. So, police are gonna be coming around any moment now. You see that? He spawned in the middle of the road because they didn't fix police spawning.
No.
Alright, this is the last time I'm gonna go over this because I've gone over it a bunch now. I'm sure you guys are getting sick of it. Last time. The developers themselves have said the current police system that's in the game was never meant to be anything more than a placeholder. This is the worst handling car in the game. The current police system was never meant to be anything more than a placeholder, but they ran out of time because the money bag CEO was like, fuck you, you're out of time. Why is this so laggy? I can't turn off the radio station. What the hell? It's literally, it's not doing shit. Alright, maybe it'll work this time. What the fuck? Alright, whatever. Oh yes, I forgot! Yeah, okay. There's something else huge that they fixed. But yeah, like I said, the police system was it was a placeholder. It was never meant to be final. They just didn't have time to fix it, and it's gonna be a while before they fix it because there's literally no system. There's no AI there. Just like with the NPC drivers, there's no AI. That's why they won't go around any obstacle, even if it's not even blocking them. Watch this. This is another problem I had that I didn't fix. You have no choice but to answer phone calls. It gives you a button prompt, doesn't matter. It's going to answer it automatically.
I need you to steal a certain document, and it's urgent. Find the details attached.
That was a short one, but sometimes they're a lot longer, and they're everywhere. You see all these yellow things? Yeah, the majority of those are going to trigger phone calls. All right, I want to go to our apartment because I'm going to show you guys the highlight of this motherfucking patch, and none of you better spoil this. Please don't spoil it. By the way, this is a game called Yakuza 0. It's pretty much my life right now. This game is fucking legit. Alright, you can pick it up for a couple bucks on eBay or GameStop. Any shareholders in the comment section? Anybody as stupid as I am? Anyway, is this where my apartment is? I'm pretty sure. Alright, where is the apartment? Embers. What the hell's wrong with me? Where's my apartment? What's the apartment symbol again? Jesus Christ. Okay. Ah, right. That's the symbol for an apartment. There's still no barber shop. Oh, Jesus, it's all the way over here, isn't it? Oh, shit, yeah. Okay, my bad, my bad. Shit, guys, I'm sorry. It's been a while since I've played. I haven't played since I beat the game. I got the bad ending, by the way. What ending did you guys get? I'm curious. It's trippy. What? Oh, shit. Is this fast travel now? That's new, right? Oh, fuck, that's kind of cool. Okay. Yo, this was not here before, was it? No, it wasn't. Because I remember all kinds of Reddit posts saying, yo, why can't we use the subway stations to fast travel? I wonder if you can now use different gun ranges throughout the city. Yeah, Yakuza 0 is my shit. That game is so good. Honestly, there's more to do in Yakuza 0, a game that has some jank. I'm not gonna lie, it's got some jank, but this is legit. Really badass game. Anyway, way more to do in the open world of Yakuza 0 than there is in Cyberpunk 2077. You got karaoke there. Shit. That brings me back to the beginning of the game before I knew what I was in for. Anyway, look at this. She gets in the fucking bed and she sleeps. I like how they make her look down. They drive it home. Like, look, her legs are on the bed. She's actually doing it. Yeah, they also fixed the shower. You no longer... I have the nudity sensor on, so she's gonna be in her underwear, but she no longer showers in the nude. There's no blood. She should be happily. Jubilation. Yeah, alright, so they're not gonna show the lower half because, again, nudity sensor, but she took her clothes off. I mean, she did it instantaneously, but whatever. That's fine. Was this there before? Did they hide the toilet? Some of you guys are saying that the mirror was fixed, but I don't really remember.
No, don't believe it.
I don't really remember what the mirror glitch was, so. That's part of the story, by the way. That was supposed to happen. That wasn't a glitch. Alright. What else we got? Check the mirror. What's supposed to happen with the mirror? Hunting hard, too. I think that was a compliment. I gotta know, dude, are you a smoker or you just gift through that amazing voice? That's a compliment. Thank you. So when I was a kid, I don't know if you guys heard of ventricular harassment, but I used to do that. I used the Duke Nukem soundboard. And eventually, I just got sick of using the sound... Rest in peace. I got sick of using the soundboard, so I just started doing the Duke voice myself. I think the repetition of listening to Duke Nukem hundreds of times, I think that did it. It just... it's like, oh my god. Anyway, forced evolution, man. I heard it so many times, I got used to it, and I got sick of pressing the buttons and holding my mic up to the speaker, that I just started doing it myself. When there's a will, there's a way, and all that stuff. Mirror glitch for me on PS5 was I had no hair. Oh, hair disappearing. I don't think I have that. I don't know if that's on PC. Did they fix the clothes shop? And is crafting better now? Crafting is better. It's broken for some people, but I got it right here. These are the biggest changes. You can now craft multiple items in a row. You can choose how many items you want to multi-craft. The game performs better on console. It looks better on console. Performance is slightly worse for me on PC. I got a 2080 Ti, i7 7900X. Everything's overclocked. I cannot run this game at 1440p, medium to high settings. Only one ray tracing setting on at 1440p 60 FPS. I can't do it. I can't even do it with DLSS at balanced. I can't run it at 1440p 60 FPS. But to be fair, I got a low-end rig. I got a 2080 Ti. I'm not a scalper. I don't have a 3080. I don't have a 3090. So that's like the first time I've seen an NPC not doing the same animations as all the... Oh, never mind. It's a glitch. I thought he was like a... Did you see that? They all fucking disappeared. What the fuck was that? Just drove through the stall, man. All right, watch this. Watch this shit. What the fuck? Why did they not fix this? Look, all they had to do to make this look a little bit better was remove these barricades, and it wouldn't have clipped through it. How many doors? This is like that bar. What do they call that? 7x9, 710 or something like that. Where people keep misjudging the heights of their trucks, and they just keep shaving their semis or moving vans. Anyway, there's many places in the city where the cars just rip their doors off because all the vehicles are on rails, and that hasn't been changed. It just blows my mind. This is one of the best cities I've seen in a game, but it's lifeless, it's dead, there's no AI, there's no reactivity in the world. Man, alright, you guys want me to test something? Let me know. My 2070 My 2077, I mean Jesus Christ, I'm going insane. My 2070 laptop runs it at 4K DLSS, maxed out, no problem. I'm sorry. I believe that is about as much as people saying that they haven't seen a single T-pose and they've beaten the game. Alright, you know what? Let's test it. I'm gonna switch the game to 4K. 2070 maxed out 4K? Fucking bullshit. All due respect, sir. Bullshit, I say. Bullshit! There is no way that you are getting maxed out 4K. It's impossible on a 2070 laptop. You're just taking the piss out of me. And I'm falling for it like a dope. Alright, here we go. So. Goddamn wasting my time and your time. Alright, I switched my resolution to 4K. Here we go. Maxed out. No DLSS? Is that what you said? Oh no, with DLSS. Okay, okay. So, I'm gonna tell you right now. Alright, we're at 4K. I'm gonna turn DLSS on, and you know what? I'm gonna go to balanced DLSS. I'm not gonna max anything out. I'm gonna set ray trace light into medium, and I'm gonna set this to low because you can at 4K. It's taxing and you don't really need it. So I got a lot of settings at medium. Yeah, these are mostly recommended settings from Digital Foundry. Run this at 4K, maxed out on your 2070 laptop. 35 frames per second. It's in the bottom left-hand corner. Check it out. Confirmed liar. And I am a confirmed dope for humoring the troll. You bastard, you got me. I had ultra performance DLSS. Okay. Thing is, dude, I don't even think I can do it not maxed out ultra performance DLSS at 60. Okay. Okay, maybe ultra, maybe. No. It's not maxed out. Man, ultra performance does not look good, Jesus. Honestly, I prefer it at 1080p. It's not maxed out, and I'm not quite hitting 60. I mean, I'm close. I'm way closer. Still, I don't believe that you get 60 maxed out on a 2070. I got a 2080. And that's a laptop. This is an overclocked, water-cooled desktop. Ultra performance. Look, DLSS is awesome, but ultra performance, get the hell out of here. Alright, so check this out. This is a reasonable setting, I think, for my rig. I got a low-end rig, 2080 Ti 7900X. these are Digital Foundry's recommended settings. I'm going to go to, I think 1440p DLSS balanced should be able to run higher settings. But again, a lot of these are on medium at 60 FPS. And you know what? It's actually a little... Shit. It's actually a little bit better than it was. Look at that. Huh. Well, I gotta say, I'm very pleased. My performance without DLSS is a little worse. I was playing at 1080p earlier. Most of the stream was at 1080p. We're now at 1440p. I mean, we're not everything maxed out. We're at balanced DLSS, 1440p, and you know what? This is very playable. Okay. This is improved in patch 1.2. So I'm actually very surprised about that. I'm very pleased. Excellent. Let's try bumping it up a little bit. Let's go to max. I'm not gonna go to psycho, but here, let's go to ultra settings. Ultra and high. Alright. By the way, they've added ray tracing for non-NVIDIA graphics cards. Yeah, that is a lot better. Okay, great. Great! Well, I wouldn't... Yeah, how I was playing before, yeah, I would play with that, but here I'm getting stuttering. I can take frame drops, but this is stuttery. Okay. Well, anyway, DLSS performance is a little better. Console performance is also better, which is nice. Vehicle handling is better thanks to the steering. What else we got? What else you guys want to check out? I was joking. I don't have a low-end rig. I have a very nice rig. It's not as good as a scalper's rig, but fuck those guys. Well, let me turn the radio off now. I was running into a glitch earlier where it wouldn't let me turn the radio off. Very annoying. They're still doing it. God, I can't believe they didn't fix that. I'm gonna see if another car comes by. I wanna see that one more time. Shouldn't you just turn off screen space reflections? Honestly, yeah, you can just run it at low. Especially if you're at a higher resolution like 1440p. 4K, definitely. You can turn those down to low. There are some benefits to using it in this game, even with RTX, but it's marginal, not really necessary. No, DLSS it's really good. It's actually magic. So, here's something crazy. Alright, let's check out another area. I'm trying to think of what other glitches I had. Oh, racing. Racing. Okay. I saved just about every single step of the way. Where were the races? Was it? No, that's the end of the game. Nocturne. Yeah. Play it safe. What was the race called? The Ride? No, that's way early. I think it was after Ghost Town. No, it was before that. That's the end of the game there. Do any of you guys recognize where the race is? You know what? We could just go here and do it. I don't think I beat it back here, so... It looks like I didn't make a save during the race. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, I think you guys are right. I don't really think there's anything else to test because it's mostly minor bug fixes. They They didn't add any features that are missing. They didn't add anything. This is close. All right, the save before this save should be where the race was. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think it's one of these. I think Jackie's glitches are fixed. There's a glitch with Jackie at the very beginning when you're doing like the first job. The job that was in one of the E3 trailers. That's been fixed. I don't know which one you're referencing, but that one's been fixed. The job where you're in the parking garage and there's a minigun and they shoot the destructible wall, the only destructible wall in the entire map that they strategically showed in the trailers to make it look like there's a lot more interactivity and reactivity than there actually is. Yeah, okay, let's check the races. I don't like how they're gonna fix this. Yeah, it's gonna take a while, that's for sure. What's it called? The Beast in Me, there it is. Alright, where is it? Where is it? Oh, that's pretty close. Let's just drive over there. I really hate this pop-in. The pop-in's terrible. And the thing is, the NPCs, it's so much more dense, but you know what? It really doesn't do that much for me, like immersion-wise, because they're all... I can just tell they're stupid. I don't really have to stop... And look how many repetitions there are. Look, I just found 3 sets of twins in seconds. Ironically, I'm not going to go for the cool-looking cars because their handling sucks. I'm going to go for this guy. I actually really dig some of the basic-looking cars. I don't know, they look like they could be awesome tuners. Like, this design, this is kick-ass. I actually think this is one of the best-looking cars in the game. So Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk! It's the workhorse cars, you know? It's not just the cool sports cars. That's why I really liked the Ghost in the Shell 2017 movie. I know, fans of the anime don't really like it, but looking at that movie outside of the anime, looking at it in a vacuum, I really fucking like that movie. I think the art design's fantastic. I think they did an amazing job sculpting the world visually. I think the sound design's incredible. I think Scarlett Johansson did a really good job. It's a different major than the major in the anime. Honestly, I really look at those two movies just as separate properties. But with that in mind, I really enjoyed it, and I think that the art of Cyberpunk is really similar to the art of Ghost in the Shell 2017, especially the cars, like this thing right here. This is so Ghost in the Shell 2017. Ooh, wow, that was good. Follow a random NPC for funsies. Alright, after we see if they fix the races, we're gonna do that. You know, water physics, I mean, anything's possible, but that's exactly the point. That is a very good point, LMR. The developers have stated multiple times things like that just aren't in the game. So, that's why CD Projekt Red said if you're expecting big fixes like water physics or the addition of police AI or the addition of traffic AI instead of on-rails traffic, it's going to be 2022. Very late 2021 at the earliest. They said not to expect anything major until the end of the year. They haven't fixed the zoomed-in minimap, by the way. I just fell prey to that. It's so weird playing this game again. I have not missed it one bit. Okay. I'm gonna make a bet they haven't fixed it. Wait a second, did they change this? I don't... Maybe it's dependent on the time of day, but I don't remember this guard here or this fence. Huh. Is that new?
Hey, quick.
Alright, we're just gonna skip ahead through all this. We've already seen it. And go to the race.
What?
I actually do really like how they skip ahead. That's slick. Alright, let's wait a day. Damn it. Alright, what about now? Beautiful. We're still moving. You know what? I don't know if I have watched Review Tech USA, but I'll tell you what, if you guys are ever looking for television advice, Vincent Teo from HD TV Test. HD TV Test. It's an excellent... Oh shit, I didn't know it loops over. That's actually really useful. Excellent channel. Ridiculously good channel. That guy knows what he's talking about.
Shit.
Gender bent Johnny Silvermath. I hate this relic malfunction detected stuff. Doing it every day it's still too often. They used to do it multiple times a day, so at least they fixed that a little bit. Oh shit. She's gonna contact me, right. I still don't like the quest UI. Read the message from Claire. Man, how do you read messages again? I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember how to do that. New message. Huh. There's a way to look at these in the menu, I think. Oh no, that's right. Down on the D-pad. My bad. That's my bad. Still, I don't like the quest layout in the main menu. But that's a gripe. That's my opinion. All right. Forgive me. I play a million different games at the same time. I'm working my way through Breath of the Wild, Yakuza 0. Playing Cyberpunk every now and then. Just too many control schemes to remember. I don't know if you're being funny, Tacticlan, but I used the name Massive before Massive Entertainment did. No, this isn't. I'm not related to Massive, the developer of The Division. I can't believe that they still force you to accept every single phone call. Ah, shit. I'm tracking the wrong quest. Idiot. I could have sworn I was still tracking that.
Thanks. Eyes peeled.
Jesus. Wasting my time like that? Okay. That's right. I thought that was weird. I don't remember the race being in that area. Yeah. I don't know. That's a really good point. Thank you, Nuber Luber. Voice of Sanity. Why do you have all these cars, these car listings cluttering up the UI for missions? Why? Why would they not have fixed that, and why would they have done that in the first place? Hey! Hey! Oh yeah, middle of the intersection. That's a lot better. Okay, here we go. This is the big moment, what we all been waiting for. Did they fix the races? This was possibly the most nakedly humiliating aspect of this entire game. I felt like a damn fool, honestly, for playing this game once I tried my first race. Also, look at this. I'm really annoyed by this. See this? Watch. When you get into proximity of a quest, it automatically stops your car. And you cannot go forward any further. It's arbitrary. It's stupid. I'm sorry. Is this Paw Patrol? I know what I'm doing. I've played video games before. I'm not going to pass the quest. The problem is, there's a lot of quests, like meeting, Pan Am, for instance. You can't even pull up to the parking lot. You can't park in the parking lot. You have to park in the street because your car won't go any further. Or if you're going to the Moxes, you can't keep driving. You can't go any further. You have to, stop in the street. Or there's a parking lot right in front of you.
Claire, you coming? I'm already here.
Great. Be there in a flash, promise.
Right on. See you soon.
Wait, hold up. Which rig are we using?
Yours.
Okay. Beast's ready to roar. Be right over. Later.
You know, it's funny, you can skip cutscenes, but you can't skip phone conversations. Why don't they let us hold down on the D-pad? It's not used for anything else during phone conversations.
Just not an option, eh?
Hey, look. Samson.
Alright, so one of you guys was saying that you didn't notice any glitches in the racing. That is bliss. So what happened? How Cyberpunk races used to work. Let's see if they still do. How they used to work is, they're fake. The race is completely phony. The cars literally teleport behind you. It's not a real race at all. Did I just see one of those cars blip in and out of existence? That's a minor bug.
Forget something? You ready to talk?
Okay. Like I said, we're skipping all the cutscenes. We're just gonna get to the race.
Go fast.
If they didn't fix that. Oh no, of course they didn't fix this. What am I saying? The reason why this is a glitch or this is a problem in the first place is because there's no driving AI.
Need to hit all the checkpoints or we'll be disqualified.
All the traffic's on rails. I don't know what the hell they're doing for the racing, but there's no driving AI.
It's all on there.
That's why when you see like player or friendly NPCs like Rico or whatever driving, named NPCs, they're not really driving, they're on rails. And the traffic is just pathetic, as you can see. So watch the mini-map. I mean, I can also just use the rear view camera, but it's a little harder to drive. Anyway, check this out. This is the silliest shit you'll ever see. Not to mention, it's just, the races are really easy in the first place, but... What? You see that? Watch the mini-map. Look at that shit. They're fucking... Ah, shit. They're spawning. And it's not just when they get too far away, either. Watch this. Fuck. They'll even do it when you're looking at them. Well, we're seeing traffic AI teleporting now. Let me get really far ahead of these guys. Yeah, I mean, look on the mini-map. You can see it right now. It's happening right now. I just don't want to miss any of these turns. Oh, shit.
Heads up, car a few backs looking to ram.
Good luck with that.
You see that? You see that? Alright, let's get this turn and then let's go way... Oh, fuck. I hate the handling of her car. Let's get way ahead of these guys and then watch the magic happen. Here we go. Okay. Look at that shit. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Bouncing around like a bunch of lowriders. Oh! Look at that shit, man. They try not to spawn when you're looking at them, but they will anyway.
Hold on.
Oh, this is... I can't believe they didn't... I mean, I can believe they didn't fix this. I completely expected that they didn't. But the reason why it's not fixed is because there's no driving AI. It's all fake. It's all fake.
I need cover!
I spent 120 bucks on this game. I got gypped. They scammed me. I'm an idiot. You can really see the respawning on the mini map. They're just blipping in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. I mean, it's so brain dead easy in the first place anyway. The racing. You know what? Why did they add this in the first place? It's just one little tiny side mission. Look at that shit. Look at that shit. Pathetic. Look at that. You know what? This is the best way to show the teleporting. All right. See, there they are, right? A bunch of shit crashed, and they're behind me. How did this happen? Stupidest shit I've ever seen. I can't believe this game launched in this state. I feel so bad for the developers. Yeah. It's like a horror movie. Well, that's that. Why even put this mission in the game?
You sound surprised.
So I don't know if you guys saw the leaks, but there's going to be a standalone multiplayer that you would have to pay separately. Cyberpunk 2077 multiplayer, standalone. I think it was going to be like $60 or something like that. That's been canceled. It's now going to be free, I guess, for anyone that owns Cyberpunk 2077, but it's going to be a lot smaller. They downscaled the multiplayer portion, so at least it's free, I guess. But I think maybe they're doing that to funnel more money and resources. Yes, it's a different studio, but maybe they're having that studio help them fix the single player. Also, it was leaked a bunch of single player content, names of expansion packs. Paid expansion packs for Cyberpunk 2077. They got $120 out of me for this game, quotes, and they're gonna charge me money for expansion packs. Those devils. I hope that they do a good guy Greg and just like announce, hey, it's free. A lot of these expansion packs are gonna be free. Maybe not all of them, but give us something. Jesus Christ. Anyway, long story short, this patch is longer than a CVS receipt, but it's mostly minor fixes. Actually, it's entirely minor fixes. Necessary fixes. The game necessitated these, but it's about like a day zero patch. And things that they say they fixed, like police. Listen to this. They released a trailer, or at least a preview video of a fix for the police for this patch, and the police literally just spawn a little further away. That's it. That's all they did. They didn't fix it. They just spawn a little further away now. Not even that far, by the way. I see them popping in. I see them teleporting on me. At least they won't spawn like in the same room if you're in a closet like they used to. Yeah. Driving AI isn't fixed. The biggest thing is enemies now run when you fire in the air. Sometimes they just go fetal like they used to, but usually they run.
We can't escape.
Which is good. And look at that, he's driving away. That's also good. Yeah, anyway. That's it for today's stream. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow. We're going to be checking out Outriders. I'm also going to be doing a giveaway tomorrow. So I hope you guys are able to join me for that. But, yeah, thank you for joining me for this little peek into my beta testing of this early access game. And I really do hope that they fix this game, because this is one of the coolest looking cities in a video game, period. So, hope they fix it. It's gonna be a little while though. If you're looking to buy the game, I'd maybe wait a year. I'm not being funny. I really would probably wait a year. It's gonna be a lot of patches like this, a lot of bug fixes, a lot of basic stuff before they start adding features that are just outright missing. Like driving AI. How many times have I said driving AI? Yeah, they didn't fix that either. You can have big boobs or small boobs. They have a breast size slider. You can adjust the size of your mammary glands. But no matter what, they're all the fucking same. I guess if you take a character's top off, then you got the big boobas or the small boobas, but you're going to be wearing clothes, so it's just like the penis size. It's for marketing. Those bastards had the most brilliant marketing campaign ever. They did add 7 additional penis sizes. So there's that. There's still a lot of perks that are broken in the skill tree. There's a lot of skills that are still, they just don't work. They didn't fix that yet. If you want to play Phasmophobia, you know where to find me. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to look that up, Nikki. Oh shit. Psychological horror. I love psychological horror. I'm going to look into that. Car handling isn't a lot better, in my opinion. It's definitely better though, you're right, because this, so, I don't know if they've actually changed anything with the handling itself, maybe, but I can't tell. However, they've added a steering sensitivity adjustment, and that does wonders. They may as well have adjusted the handling because, this is an early game save, by the way, if you're wondering why I have 0 cars. Yeah, adjusting the steering sensitivity makes the cars actually feel like they have a weight to them, which is huge. That goes a long way. But half the cars still feel like they turn from the rear wheels. But yeah, that's about it. Yeah, it's not, the multiplayer isn't standalone anymore. It's a good call on their part. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this, guys. I'll see you again tomorrow, hopefully. I'm going to be streaming in the early afternoon. Hope to see you guys there. It's going to be around 1 to 2, between 1 and 2 p.m. Central Time is when I'm going to be starting the stream. Between 1 and 2 p.m. Central Time, CST. So, there's going to be a giveaway as well, and I hope to see you guys there. But until then, game massively. And stay frosty out there. What's this? Spam. I got spammed. Alright. See you guys soon. Take care. Having Cyberpunk installed is like having a virus in your computer. Jesus Christ. Most disappointed $60 I ever spent. You know, I wish I spent that $120 I spent on Cyberpunk and GME stocks back November, December last year.